way in which Islam is taught today, where understanding of Islam is missing. People are just told to do what we do because you're a Muslim. That's why you pray 5 times a day, that's why you fast, and so on and so on. Just do it. You know? And so people grow up with under the pressure of society, etc. They grow up practicing, but they don't really know why they practice. So when circumstances arise, they travel overseas, they go to universities, now all their classmates are non-Muslims, and they start to question them, why do you do this? Why do you do that? I'm not really sure. You know? And more questions arise, then they start to doubt. Why am I doing it, really, anyway? You know? It's just making life more difficult for me. And the next thing you know, they're leaving it aside, they're dropping, and then finally your daughter or your son calls you back from so-and-so, says, listen, I don't believe in Islam anymore. Why? Because they didn't understand it in the first place. If they ask a question, you say, shh, shaitan. They say, shaitan has got you. You know, don't ask that question. Why? Because you didn't have an answer. Right? You never asked the question because you were afraid of your parents. And they were, something handed down. But this is not the way. Allah gave us intelligence. He gave us reason to understand. Of course, that reason does have its limits. But as much as we can understand, we should understand. Because if we've understood why we're doing it, that gives us motivation to want to do it more. When we don't understand, it's just like a burden that we have to do. So, much of our problems, internal problems in the Muslim world today, this is a result of extremism in the acts that we follow. What we call bid'ah, in terms of our practice. This is holding the ummah back. And the real problem behind it all is ignorance. Not knowing the religion. Not understanding the teachings so we can find that sirat al-mustaqim. That middle path.